Greetings, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? We are finally live. We just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in. I would like to give everybody a moment to like and share this event. I'm pressing record, so we are actually in session. I'm so excited tonight to have my special guest on. It's family. It's family night, y'all. It's family night. So we're trying to get some good business owners on the show and trying to get, people that we know have their own, businesses, establishments to get on here and just talk about, what we're doing, what you're doing for the holidays. And it's a wonderful opportunity since I have this platform. I want to get you guys on here. So, if you hadn't got the call already, expect the call because I want to have you guys on the show. With that, I want to give you guys an opportunity to like and share this event before we get started. And an announcement. We're selling jewelry tonight. We're talking about jewelry tonight. We're talking about diamonds and pearls. So everybody knows diamonds is a girl's best friend. So we're gonna have a little contest at the end. This is gonna be my third contest on the show. I think I had one. I had a contest about a year ago, before we took a pause from podcasting. Had one a couple of weeks ago with Hupamone, a book writer friend that wrote a book, and someone actually won that as well. And tonight we're doing the jury, and so it's just kind of like spreading the holiday cheer and just getting everybody something special for the holidays. But with that, just take a second, if you will, and share this event on your timeline and let everybody know we need you guys to like and share it. That way we can enter you into this contest. We want to enter you into the contest, so by the end of the week you guys will be blessed with a piece of jewelry or a watch or something to that effect. And that's really all that matters is liking and sharing, commenting, and subscribing to this page. You will win. You will have your opportunity to win. So let's go ahead and get started since we've went ahead and we've done all of our introductions. I want to take a moment and welcome my brother Vance Charles Lewis onto the show. How are you, Vance?
Ma, thank you for having me. I'm well. Thank you for asking.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. It's so good to see you and have you on the show. When we called in, Vince had his whole setup and all his jewelry out, and I said, "This is like the paparazzi jewelry," because
Ready to
we
go.
have we have a couple of friends. They'll be on there. They're like, "See this jewelry, this piece of jewelry here, $3, $3." So I wanted to go ahead and get started with our line of questions. My brother has his own business and he is out of New Jersey. I believe you're at the Garden State Plaza, not Garden
Correct.
State Plaza.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
so Vance is at Garden State Plaza Mall, and he has a jewelry business that he sells jewelry from, and they get millions of customers a day. They get a lot of traffic in there, and so he's working hard there, doing his thing. Got his own gig. He's got his own line of jewelry, and I'm so excited for him, and I want to be able to share that with the audience tonight. So Vance, can you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yes, absolutely. All right, so I'll be brief. All right, family is six. Uh, four beautiful kids is between you and I, and me, Randy, Summer. Uh, and beautiful parents. They raised us. We come from Harlem, New York. Moved out to Jersey. Um, Pursued a modeling career for a short time until my teens. Um, from then, I started making music and pursuing other types of endeavors. Uh, been an educator for about 6, 7 years. Um, Finally, I decided, let me branch out and do something a little bit different. decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to open up a store in Garden State Plaza, as you mentioned a little while ago. Now, uh, I I I have a few other things in plan, which I'll get to at another time in discussion. But yeah, just taking steps one at a time.
Okay. Awesome. Now, so you're selling the jewelry. Yes. Public service announcement, fam. We grew up together. We're from Harlem. We grew up in Polo Grounds. Those of you that know, you know. Actually, we grew up in Colonials. We were neighbors to Polo Grounds, 8th Avenue, right across the street
Yeah.
from the Yankee Stadium. We were
Park,
across the bridge from Yankee Stadium. What were you gonna say?
steps at Rucker Park, Rucker
Yes,
Park. Yeah, that's how I
yes,
took the first steps. I don't know if you know that.
yes,
You know that? Yeah.
yes. Yep, I remember.
Yeah.
I practically raised my siblings. Vance was the youngest of at the time,
Time, yeah.
three. Because it was Brandy and me, Brandy, and then Vance. He was the baby in the group, and my mom used to call him Prince Charles. And yes, my brother did do a few commercials up north. My mother had us into all kind of, advertising commercials and things of that nature, just to keep us busy. And she always wanted us. We're known in the family as the kids that brought their homework everywhere.
Oh,
We
homework.
always had to have homework and reading, and even if it was a play day, did you do your homework? So we had to make sure we had homework.
Yeah.
But so how did you come into the jewelry business?
So that's a it's a long story, but I'll truncate it a little bit. So um, like I said, I was doing education. I was working in the Bronx, and I have a friend who has done this for quite some time. He's been doing it for about 10 years or so, and I don't want to get too detailed with it, but he wasn't really satisfied with the situation he was in, and I wasn't for him. So for years, I've been talking to him. Hey man, you should open up your own, and you know he wasn't ready at the time. And I told him, look, I got you. Don't worry about it. I'll cover the expenses for you, and we wound up getting it done. So that's how
Okay.
that started out.
Okay. And this was you said you started, it was with a friend,
Right,
a business partner.
right. A high school friend of mine.
Okay. Awesome. So, okay, the mindset changes. So when you started this business, about how old were you?
This was about 2 years ago now. This was
Okay.
about 2 years. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now I was able to go. No, go ahead. Say what you were going to say. Say what you're going to
no,
say.
no, no. No
No,
worries.
I actually I had the opportunity to visit the his store when I took a trip up to New York, and I had a piece in mind that I took a picture of, and I cannot find now I can't find the picture because I really wanted that piece. Um, it was I know it had some butterflies in it, but I really wanted that piece, and so when I went up there, he has some amazing pieces, guys.
Was
Some
it
really
something like this?
no, it was something small. It wasn't a necklace. It was something else, and I can't. It'll come to me, but
Was it similar to this one here? Maybe not.
no, no, it
No.
wasn't that. It was something. I think it was a charm or something like that. But
Okay.
it'll come to me later. And so I was able to go and visit the store. I believe my husband, he loves to get little beads. There's some beads
Mhm.
man beads, I'm guessing that they're called. I don't know what the official name is for them,
They
but
they're called Sabala bead bracelets.
oh, you
These
have those.
I do.
Let me see. What colors do you have?
I have a wide range of colors. There's a plethora of them, but um,
So I might get him some dark grays or charcoal and some blacks or reds. That would be the color that I would want to get for him.
okay.
Um, but I was able to or I also went on your website. So when I left, I got home and I was able to order on your website, and I ordered this piece along. It came with some earrings
Yes, you got the
here.
set.
Yeah, so it was a set. It came with earrings and a ring. Hold
Okay,
on. It was a nice ring. So
nice.
he has some really amazing pieces on it. Some of the items are costly, but it's the quality of the jewelry that you are definitely paying for.
Mm.
So, what mindset changes did you experience as a business owner?
Ooh, definitely more independence, because
Okay.
as we were growing up, we were exposed to independence young, right? Being that mom and dad were always either at work or wherever they were, whatever they had going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we had to rely on either you or just us, just and you know, but but when doing this creates a mindset where you have to be on top of things,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's no shorts. You can't. The, a little mess up will mess up the whole endeavor,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely persistence, and just drive and ambition. You have to be on top of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I know that it's some, and I can perceive because I think when our family, when somebody in our family starts a business, I do share it on Facebook. I don't share everything that the family, post if they have their own business on
Mhm.
Facebook. I don't share every post that they post, but I'll do the initial, hey, this person has this business, and then, after that, I just kind of back off. But
Mhm.
it does help when, you have the support of family, to do what they can. And so, I know that, for me, I have a podcast. So, when it comes to the podcast, it helps to have people interacting and stuff like that. Um, this question is just coming to me now, but do you feel like that your part of the persistence is the fact that you want to push the business forward? And what does the support look like on the social media platform? How can people support you better?
Well, like you said, a simple share goes a long way, right?
Yeah.
Um, I think that networking is definitely something important, and I probably and definitely need to make more time and effort into doing that on as far as social media goes.
Mm.
Um, it gets a little hard when you're active, you're doing things, you're out and about, so you don't really have time to be able to do that all the time. But
Mhm.
but for someone else to be able to support, it really takes like a share or like a comment or something, even a bit of motivation, like you're doing a great job, those type of things help to encourage somebody, because I know for myself, for years I've been the primary source of my own um motivation. I got to push myself because it's
Yeah.
I know other people have things that they're doing in life, and you can't blame people for
Right.
having their own lives,
Right.
but it's just sometimes it gets frustrating. Like, man, I wish such and such would post it or reply or
Mm.
anything, right?
Yeah.
A little help goes a long way. But
Yeah.
um, man, it's just a matter of being self motivated most of the time,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
you think about it, some of the biggest companies in the world started with just one person, and nobody believed in them except for that their own selves, right?
That's true. Mhm.
It it,
That's
it
true.
just like a pen, so that's how it works.
And we talked about that a while ago, and when Maurice and I started a church, and just some things that we had dealt with on our end personally, and how
Hmm.
difficult it is. You have to be driven into your own vision. You have to be driven into your own the things that you desire to manifest. You have to be driven and fully invested in it. And it does take it takes a lot. Sometimes it takes a lot out, and all the time it takes a lot out of us. And
Yeah.
so I want to take this moment on the platform to tell you that, I really admire the fact of you being diligent, and the fact that you are trying to push, your business forward.
Mhm.
And I definitely wanted to give you the opportunity to talk about that. I would be remiss to not have my brother on the show. So,
Mm.
so thank you so much
No pressure.
for coming on here and being in this environment.
Mm.
So we talked about some of the okay. We talked about the mindset changes you have to experience. What behaviors that you need. Do you feel like you need as a business owner to succeed? um, as far as jewelry and sales and stuff like that.
Oh, oh well. Uh, Firstly, you need to learn what you're doing, and I took the first month or so to learn as much as I could about the products that I was selling, right? Because I
Mhm.
don't want to be out there being, a fool. So, the gentleman who I was working with, like I said, he had been doing it for about a decade or so.
Yeah.
So, you know, fortunately I was able to provide the finances to start it up.
Hmm.
He was the person who was knowledgeable about everything. So I sat and I stood back and I assisted him in every way that I could. But at the
Hmm.
same time, I was soaking up knowledge
Hmm.
about the products that I knew, and I would also read up on things, right?
Okay.
So and also when meeting with my distributors and my manufacturers, I would
Hmm.
ask questions. So
Okay.
these are important things. You got to ask questions. You have to pay attention,
Hmm.
um, and just soak up all of the knowledge that you possibly can.
Okay. Okay. So now, we were talking earlier about the jewelry and stuff. Share your jewelry line with us, and what type of jewelry that it is that you have. That's kind of going into what you just said. Is kind of going into the next question. So it's perfect what you said. What type of jewelry is it? Share with us what it is that you're selling.
I have a wide range of things, qualities ranging from the lowest qualities. I'd say just a few dollars
Hmm.
all the way up to in the store we have things that are that exceed $2,000-3,000.
Okay.
But uh, watches, bracelets, anklets, um, necklaces. I showed you the Shabala bead bracelets a little while ago.
Hmm.
Have pearls. These are authentic pearls.
Okay. Oh
Beautiful.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
ladies, now I like pearls. Pearls are rare. So if I wanted to give me a example, like how much would those run me if I was tapping into the Black Friday sale?
Black Friday. Okay, so normally these pearls would cost you about $450 to $500. Thank you.
Okay.
Right. Black Friday, I could do a nice sale, and we have the king here.
Oh, my nephew. Hi, King. You're gonna be on TV.
So hi, Auntie
Hi,
Erica.
sweetheart. Oh,
Just woke up. You know.
that's all right. You're welcome to come on here anytime
Say
and
thank
share
you.
your knowledge with us.
You like that one? Yeah. So, um, men's, women's, we do children's. We also size them up, whatever size you'd like. Uh,
Okay.
you know, my personal favorites. I'm sorry. We were talking about the pearls,
The
right?
pearls, yes, the
So,
pearls.
so, um, so for something like this one here, I
You
could,
said about 4 to 5, but
right,
then with the Black Friday sale.
right. I'd drop it to three.
Okay. Now, is it better do you do military discount? Because that's what a lot of people would ask. Do you do military discount?
Well, on top of the Black Friday, or just like separate.
We're bargainers. We have been raised. See, now, we're from New York. We're going to be like, can I get 2 coupons in there? Is that possible? You know, because I'm on a budget. I got kids. I got to pay for college,
Well,
you
you get the
know.
discount, so so you're in good shape.
Okay, okay, okay,
All right, so um, military discounts. I haven't activated them yet, but that's something that I will be doing in the near future.
okay,
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 so as far as on the, online on the website,
okay,
if you see me in person, we can negotiate something and get that done for you as well.
okay.
But and because I have done military discounts for people in person
Mhm. Okay, okay. That's good. That's good. That's a
on,
good thing.
on multiple occasions.
Okay. Hi. Hi. He's so adorable. He is so adorable.
Thank you, Quinn.
Um, so okay, so we're talking about 300. So for the
Mhm.
pearls, and those are authentic pearls. And I
Right.
know like in some stores they're very expensive and hard to come by.
Yeah.
So
But
that is
but then
definitely
we also have the cheaper versions as well. That I can do those for $20.
okay.
So
Okay. Depending on what your budget is.
depends on what your budget is. I have things that range, like I said, from a few dollars to
Mm.
you know,
So
and
now when it comes to okay, so something like this, okay, I ordered this. So can you talk to me about the different types of diamonds? Because we were talking about that earlier. I was curious to know what are the different types of diamonds? What's the difference between one and the other as far as which is the best quality? What do you suggest?
so so there's I work with crystals, cubic zirconias, rhinestones, um, moissanite, and
Mhm.
if you want diamonds, we can do diamonds as well.
Okay, so you
I
said
have, I,
crystals.
yeah,
You said
I have people who I work with who do custom jewelry for me as well. So
okay.
anything you need, you can get it done.
Okay. So which ones are okay, can you talk about the quality, the difference in the quality, and which one is the best quality to, first, second, and third in that order?
So obviously the rhinestones on is good quality, right?
Okay.
Then we go with um, the the CZs and the crystals,
Hmm.
right? Those are beautiful. You can't really tell the difference between diamond with the naked eye. Then we
Okay.
have the moissanite. The moissanite are laboratory made stones, and
Okay.
diamond tester they test as diamonds,
Okay. Do
right?
you have
They're
any
not
examples of those?
the moissanite.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes. I'm just curious to know, like when I go on your website, I want to be able to see, what what I'm
Mhm.
looking at. Because I would just, I think most people go for whichever one it looks the most blingiest. Because that's why I like this one because it was really shiny. When I saw it on the website, it was absolutely beautiful. It stuck
And
out to me and I really liked it.
I choose things that have aesthetic. I don't like to have anything that people wouldn't gravitate towards. They say, sometimes I do the more simple things.
Hmm.
Put my moisturize. So we have these here. You see these here? This is one of
Okay.
the moisturites,
Okay.
right? The
All right.
stones on them are moissanite.
Okay.
Then we have this here. This one as well.
Okay. Oh wow, that's really nice.
That's what this is a sterling silver piece
That's really nice.
with moissanite stones.
Yeah.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And when the light hits it, it'll be something beautiful to see. You know?
That is a really nice one too. That look is that for a male or a female?
Well, it depends. Depends. Well, as it is, it's for a man, right? But some women like that style. But
Hmm.
also, you can shorten it, right? You can get it shortened and made into to more of a choker look or just a shorter look,
Okay.
and you know that's how it'll work.
Okay. I like that the idea of the flexibility and the different things that you can do with it. It is
Hmm.
unisex, so both male and female
Hmm.
can actually benefit from wearing that. So, okay, so we've talked about, the type of jewelry that you have. He has
CZ.
a wide variety. What's that?
These are CZs, cubic
Okay.
zirconia. Yes.
Cubic zirconian. Okay.
See, but a lot of times you can't even with the naked eye you can't tell the difference,
No,
right?
you can't, because I would not have known. I wouldn't have known that.
Now my thing is though with jewelry, a lot of times it's not worth spending an abundance of money, right? Simply because you put yourself at risk. There's people
Hmm.
getting killed all the time, you know. So I tend to tell my customers you might as well go with the cheaper version, simply because if something were to happen, it's easier for you to part with it. Here you can
Yeah.
have it, keep my life. You know, I've had
So
customers
you
tell
now
me,
you recently, okay, I hate to interrupt, but you recently had, I don't know, was it a model or a movie star that came to your establishment and made an order. And she posted it on Instagram
yeah, I
and
get
that
that a
she was
lot.
wearing it.
I get that a lot.
She
Absolutely.
was absolutely
I
gorgeous. I
don't,
was like,
I
who is
don't
this
post them all.
girl?
I don't post them all, but yeah,
Okay.
I get a lot of celebrities and models and actresses and actors and yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely, absolutely.
And so people actually prefer the cheaper way, or the less expensive way, and
Yeah,
that's not uncommon. I mean, people we used to where people used to shop at Lord and Taylor, and now they choose. Okay, I'm gonna go to Target and get the similar clothes for a lot less. So why
the
shouldn't
naked
our
eye, you
jewelry be
can't
any
tell the
different?
difference. You
Yeah.
can't tell the difference with the naked eye. I can stand next to somebody that's worth $100 million, you know, and with this got a $5 necklace on, right? And
Hmm.
my necklace is worth 100,000. You get what I'm saying? And nobody will know the difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one
I
will know
can.
the
I
difference.
definitely can understand that. So okay, so what about, let me see, do you have any specials for Thanksgiving and Christmas?
Absolutely, absolutely. Everything's for sale. Everything,
Okay. So
everything's for
what
sale.
percentages are you going to give off, like on the whole store? Is there going to be like a blanket amount or?
So we're gonna, as it stands, on your initial purchase, you're gonna
Mhm.
automatically get $5 off initially,
Okay.
right? Um, and then we have, well, that's your first purchase that you're making with us.
Hmm.
Um, and then you're gonna get, we're gonna set it up where you're gonna have for the Christmas season, it's gonna be 15% off of your purchase.
Okay. Okay, that's not bad. And then for Black Friday, is there like a something that you would do for that?
Absolutely, absolutely. I've yet to set it up, but absolutely. Um, Black Friday is right around the corner, in fact, and um, when we get off the phone here, I'm gonna set it up where I'm gonna do a 20% off.
Okay, Black Friday 20% off. So you guys
Mhm.
heard it here first. In order to capitalize on these sales, you need to look him up on Razzle Dazzle Baby Instagram page. So
Razzle,
he's got, yes.
no, I'm sorry, Razzle Dazzle Baby LLC.
Okay, so it's Razzle Dazzle Baby LLC on Instagram. And then just let him know that by way of the Lyft podcast that you saw that he was doing special, so that way he knows you saw, and you're friendly, and you're not just trying to get you know money off of your trying to pull you up now, Razzle Dazzle Baby LLC. Okay, so you have two, Razzle Dazzle Baby Official and Razzle Dazzle Baby LLC. I didn't know that.
Right.
Um, and actually, he has Nevaeh on his page. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was. I remember seeing it, but here she is. I don't know if you guys can see that,
Right
but
now, yeah, he
our
is.
daughter wearing jewelry that we got from him, and so as we can, we definitely do try to support one another as we can. We're not wealthy yet, but our mom and dad definitely did teach us how to you know
One another, absolutely.
support one another. And also, when I was selling candy in the playground when we were kids, so
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I had my first store when I was about in sixth grade in the playground. So we've been trained on doing things that would create income. And
That's true.
so that is great news. Just look him up on Razzle Dazzle Baby LLC Instagram, and just send him a DM so that way you can. What you doing, brother? What you doing? That way he can know that you came from the podcast. So do you have a website now? Because I know it's better I think it's better to reach out to you, so that way, if we can negotiate the prices or whatever the case is, if we came straight to you and DM'd you. I know I went to the website, so I paid full price.
Right.
And then when I got my order, and he was like, "Hey, just DM me when you're ready," and I was like,
Yeah, you didn't tell me. Yeah, you gotta tell
it's
me.
too
Please.
late. Yes. So definitely reaching out to him on Instagram is the best way, but he does have a website that has quite a few things that he does. My brother also sings. He's a rapper, singer, and he goes live a lot on his personal page. And of course, we're siblings. We'd be like, "This is going live again." But I love the fact that he has drive. He does have drive, for what he does. And he really does want to push out greatness. And so I'm thankful for him. I want to encourage you guys to like and share this event, and reach out to him and see if there's anything that you can possibly get for your significant other, and that way we can he can get it shipped to you before the holidays. The holidays are upon us, but I know for me, I want to get my husband one of those man bead things, but because he's in a fraternity, I would need I would need to be able to get those colors. And so it's going to be the red, the crimson red, yeah,
Okay.
and the cream.
And the cream. Okay.
Something crimson, red, and cream would be important for me to be able to get that for him. And then if he's not in his fraternity wear, then something charcoal or black would be sufficient. So I know off the top, I want to order him something like that. And he does have Vance does have a special going on. That is basically, you said 3 for 25.
Right. Right.
Okay.
That's in store.
Okay,
But
in store.
we're
So
on
tell
your
me the difference.
podcast. We're on your podcast.
Okay.
They're gonna be a little cheaper. I'll do
Okay.
three. I'll do 3 for 15.
Okay. So three of those beads, you can get three beads for 15. And like I said, DM him on the Razzle Dazzle Baby LLC page for that deal. 3 for 15 if you want some beads, the man beads for your significant other, for your son. If you have a son that may want to rock the beads. Um, do you have any other things that you're selling at this point, or is it just jewelry, or any other trinkets?
Absolutely. Like I said, we're building up the website, and Um, we're blessed to be able to take this thing digital. So we obviously have the jewelry, we have clothing as well,
Okay.
and soon we're going to build up a line of electronics and a plethora of other selections to choose from.
Okay.
Sneakers.
Awesome.
We also have some sneakers and shoes up there, men and women. Hoodies, um, women's uh, bottoms. You know,
Hmm.
just we're building. You know, it's this is a beautiful beginning. You know, I'd
Yeah.
like to call it. So
Okay. Awesome. Well, I'm definitely going to go to the web. Now, what is the website that you have?
it's called razzledazzlebaby.com.
Okay, so razzledazzlebaby.com. Just check out the website. He has like a lot of different options on there. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Absolutely. No, yeah, well, also, I'm trying out something else as well. I wanted to try my hand at building a social media network.
Okay.
So, we just added a social media platform to the website as well. So, subscribe, log on, make friends, network,
Okay.
you know.
Awesome. So you're going to you're adding the Razzle Dazzle on Facebook as well, you mean?
No, no, I'm adding a social media network,
Oh,
on
okay.
razzledazzlebaby.com.
Awesome. Well, that is definitely exciting to hear that. Like I said, I'm proud of you and I'm glad that you are venturing and doing some different things. I think we need, to have more innovative thinkers and like yourself and so I'm definitely proud to hear that. And so with that, I want to just go ahead and give you an opportunity to share anything, any final words that you may want to tell our audience.
Uh, Just follow me on Instagram, like we discussed. Razzle Dazzle Baby LLC. Um, just shop with us, support us, and it's going to be in your favor in the long run. I have some things in the works that I would love to do and share with you guys, but it's gonna take some little effort from us all. You know.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Well, Vance, thank you again for your time. We're upon our hour for closing out. We normally like to keep it within about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. And so unfortunately we have to close out. But I do want to remind everybody, enter into this contest, like and share this event for your chance to win some jewelry, and it'll be shipped to you. If your name is pulled, it'll be sent to you, so that way you can maximize on the holidays. And I will be getting with you, Vance, on that those beads for my man's.
Beads,
I'll go ahead,
watches,
and he's got watches too for the fellas. I really
right?
did like those watches as well. What kind of watches are those, really quick?
Yeah, very very nice
Oh wait,
watches.
that's nice. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, yeah. So we got them in a variation of colors. So let's see
Oh
this.
wow. Okay. Now, do you have, okay, so on the watches, I do have a question about that.
Okay.
Do the watches require battery, and then are they able to get them repaired?
Yes. Some of them do, but we also have others that are automatic.
Okay.
So they run purely off your motion. So if you take them off, they'll stop running. Right.
Oh,
So
okay.
as long as you're in motion, you have it on. You're in motion. They'll keep running and ticking. Um, and yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
they,
That sounds like a very updated watch. I've never heard of a watch that does that before.
yeah, like this one here. Well, this is an Audemars, but this one here is an
It looks
automatic,
like
right?
one of Dad's watches.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that's outstanding. I do like the watches. I don't see a whole lot of guys down south wearing watches, but hopefully that becomes a trend. that
Yeah, it's
down
grown
south.
men, and I adapted that from Gary. He once told me when I was a kid. He said, "I don't trust a man who doesn't wear a watch." So,
That's true. That is
it,
very true.
yeah,
That is very true. So get ladies, get your man a watch, fellas, get your lady some jewelry, and like, subscribe, and share. Subscribe to the Razzle Dazzle Baby LLC page on Instagram. Just kind of follow what the business is doing, and the transitions and how everything is going. Reach out to him if you have a question about a discount. He could get you a good discount if you just drop the Lyft name in there. He can know that you're coming from this broadcast, and then you'll be in the family, so you'll have a nice little partial family discount,
right.
and you will be blessed. Other than that, guys, that is our time for the evening. Thank you guys again so much. Vance, thank you for sharing your time with us. Thank you for sharing your family with us, and please give my nephew the biggest hug and tell him I love him. Tell Gladys I love her, and subscribers, we love you guys as well. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Love you. Thank you for having me on.